Okay, so let me make sure this works. Let's see if I get any feedback. I think I've done things correctly. Should be good. I hope. Let's see. Oh, wait. No, I need to pull the chat from here. Oh, okay. I see some here already. Hey guys. Okay, so pop-up chat. Gotta do that all the time. Okay. Yo, hello. Okay. Give me just a sec. Okay, I am a little bit late today, but it's okay. It's gonna be. it's gonna be maybe a little bit of a shorter stream, but still, I'm gonna do a good amount of stuff. All right, so let me go get the coffee. We are live on both channels. Let me see if Twitch is also good, because the resolution sometimes can be okay. 1080p. Okay, perfect. Be right back. Let me just put a little bit of music and then we start. Hello. All right. Let me see. Let's see here. Close this one. Hold on. The tablet, is it connected? I had to clean up my desk, so I removed the tablet. How are you guys doing? Woo! Oh, fuck, I'm kind of late today, but hope you guys don't mind. I mean, people from the US wouldn't mind, you know, because it's not like it's super early still. Super gore nest. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, I did everything super fast today. I wasn't planning to work out, but I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna work out, you know, but then kinda everything got pushed. So anyway, let me check who we have here. I hope the audio is good. Kevin, what the Kevin. Okay, so Kevin right there in the chat, he's a good friend of mine who I was in a band with him. I was in a metal band. It's crazy to see him here. It's just crazy. Anyway, so let me check who we have here. Let me go with YouTube first. Okay, so we got Eric, we got Figo, we got Rag Narok, we got Black Janus, Edge of Cinder. Can you guys? I think the volume should be good. Adil, we got Tiago Conceição, right? Did I say that right? Yanis B, AFK, Sekiro, just a Malile gamer. A lot of people here that I don't recognize. Night Slasher, Sync. Let me see. BFG 10k best, not gonna lie. I think we're gonna probably play Turbo Kill. I think Guilty from the YouTube, from the Twitch chat suggested the soundtrack for Turbo Kill for tonight, which is I honestly don't recognize Turbo Kill. I know like a game called Ultra Kill, maybe something like that. Yo, Whoopi, what's up, dude? I see you there. Yeah, Edil. Yo, Joey. Yo, Joe. What's up? Osir. So many new people. I'm struggling. Let me see. Hold on. Whoopi. God damn it, dude. Thank you for the $10. You're always so kind. Thank you, dude. All right, so let me see what we have on Twitch. Holo G, welcome back, dude. Crab, welcome back. Dice, welcome back. X Black, what's up? Good to see you guys. Also, Eleventi, welcome back. Welcome back, Eleventi. Anisi, ehi là, ciao Anisi. Valerio, ehi, ciao. Ehi là. Hold on, let me resize the thingy here so I can see better. Average Loot Enjoyer. Hey la, it's my first time to catch you on stream. Yo, welcome. You are so handsome than... What? Dude, you are so handsome than my imagine. I don't know what that means, but... I'm a little bit rough around the edges lately because my hair are just kind of out of control and I'm not giving a fuck. Which is... I don't know if it's a good thing. But... okay. Yoey Joey, wait, didn't know you had a Twitch? Damn it, like, I don't even know how to tell people, you know, that I have a Twitch. I've done streams on Twitch for such a long time, but some people just, I guess they don't follow on the right kind of video that says that I am, or even the community post or something like that, you know? So let me see what you guys say here. So guys, we're gonna probably do like a kind of improve a scene with Melania that we kind of sketched last time, and then I have to decide which one I want to do after. I'm kind of thinking which one I want to do, so we'll decide in a moment, I guess. Let me see. Yanis, yeah, that's awesome, dude. Rip if you wouldn't tear. Hells yeah, dude. To make the loading screen animation, that's from the other parody. I just kind of changed it just a little bit, you know. I just kind of looped around the animation to make sure that it kind of like, when it's looping, the leaves are continuously falling, you know, and the grace is also looping the right way, you know. He's a dude, of course he likes doom music. I mean, you can be a woman and liking it, and just, I mean, drinking tea with no milk and sweetenings to this? What do you mean? Coke and Jack Daniels, Jesus Christ. Oh, speaking of Patreon, Whoopi mentioned it, so I guess I should mention it. So let me just say this. Okay, so unfortunately, with every first of the month, with every first of the month, there's always like some people who get declined on Patreon. So a lot of the Patreon that I lost in these last couple of years, honestly, have been not even people that canceled, but just people that got dropped out because of the decline pledges. There was like a really bad period, specifically like a couple of years ago, where it was like happening all the time, where people were, their credit cards, stuff like that, were declined. So I had all this list, like 20 people every time, you know, like get declined. And it still happens, you know. Like for instance, this time around, you know, for this month, there was like, I think maybe around 10 people that were declined. So I contact them as usual. And yeah, I told them, you know, hey, you know, your pledge was declined. It's the usual stuff. I've been doing that for like so many years now. And I was able to recover a bunch of them, you know. They contacted me. They were like, okay, oh yeah, you know, my card was changed, whatever happened, you know. And so yeah, I recovered some of them. Initially, I went down like a lot. I was like, what the fuck? So basically, if I go back to the animation stream layout, which should show my tablet right now, so it's all good. See, I have the Patreon goal here, and if I go to the hold on, let me double check from my computer here. Let me see on the screen. Wait, let me stop the YouTube videos that I was watching. Hold on. So yeah, I lost some ground, which is unfortunate, but I mean, it's okay. I mean, let me see here. Patreon. Okay, 269. So unfortunately, I have to go back to 269. Let me see. If you go to my Patreon, you can see it. 269. Okay, animation standard. Unfortunately, we have to roll back a couple, but I'm still pretty grateful. You know, it's totally fine. But I have to update the number. And sometimes also it's also like a big deal, maybe because some people during the month they maybe put the credit card or the PayPal thingy, and then they come back. You know, that doesn't happen too much, but it happens sometimes. You know, they're like, oh yeah, I noticed that it wasn't working, so I'm back, and so the number goes up again for that person. You know. Your Patreon seems good. It is, yeah. Don't worry about that. I usually see the numbers, or I see the name of the person, you know. So yeah. Anyway, let me continue to check the messages. Yoi, right? You said I inspired you to start learning animation. How are you learning animation? I'm kind of curious to see. Ultra Kill. Yeah. I mean, no, this one is called. Sorry, the one that I'm gonna put on, I think is called. I already forgot. Ultra Kill is that kind of FPS that is super frenetic. where you also have a coin that you can kind of throw and shoot at the coin and do some tricks. But this one that Guilty, which was one of the viewers in the Twitch chat, sent to me, is called... I already forgot the fucking name. Let me check. Hold on. It's called something kill. I suppose it's like a old school 90s kind of like crazy shooter. Turbo Overkill. And then there's also the Final Fantasy 16 soundtrack, but I don't trust it honestly because I got a copyright strike even on my video for the Final Fantasy. Some songs are cool, you know, but some of them they get copyrighted. Hitman Codename 47, holy shit. Yeah, but see, like a lot of people on my Discord, they post single songs, you know, but I can't play single songs. I need to play like a whole soundtrack, like an hour soundtrack, you know. But yeah, okay, let's check out this one, Turbo Overkill. Let me just kind of put it on the... Let's see. Let me just play one song so then I can play it on the other thing. Okay, loading. Hold on. Chainsaw lag. Alright, let's see how it is. Okay, let me continue to check the messages in the meantime. Let me refresh here. There you go. Okay, Act 1 Turbo is the song. Okay, so you don't want spoilers, but just want to say can't wait for the new animation. Temo Jikato. There will not be spoilers, honestly. Like, there's nothing that in these animation streams, I don't show any jokes or stuff like that. I don't show any Easter eggs. Most of the stuff you'll see here will also be in the trailer. And in the trailer there will be plenty more stuff, you know, so I would say that it's not a spoiler. You're safe, you know. You started to eat your tea bag. That's very manly. Maybe the Lords of the Fallen one, have you played it? I haven't played it, but I don't honestly like Lords of the Fallen, to be completely honest. Do you like spring onions? Honestly, they are one of my... Spring onions? I don't even know what those are. I like red onions. It's pretty solid. Ooh, I wouldn't say that that Lords of the Fallen is pretty solid. I would say that it's rough. It's kind of rough in many ways. Like even the floatiness of the camera. I don't, even just by looking at footage, I'm not too much. But it's just like the overall design that I find a little bit derivative. You know, like it's not a bad game. It's actually impressive what they were able to do. But I also didn't like, you know, in the new one, there's just all these excessive mobs, you know, that are frustrating. I don't know. I'd rather play Armored Core 6, you know, which I haven't even played yet. Your wife doesn't like kissing me after DNG them too? What the fuck? I don't know what you mean by that. Rob, you're one of my main inspirations that has kept me doing art. That's awesome, dude. If you want to post something on the Discord channel, go ahead. It's fun in co-op, really. So, Bannable Offense, did you buy the game when it came out? Right when it came out? Anyway, let me go back to Twitch now. Hold on. Dice, did I say hi to Dice? I think so. That's awesome music. Yeah. Sarah Grace. If that music actually played when sitting at Sarah Grace, there'd be a reason enough to buy Elden Ring. Just play Doom Eternal. It's fucking amazing. The screams from the crowd. How are you, Axe Black? How are you? Crab says, bored today, wanted to do some drawings, but can get motivated. I'm sure you know that if you don't have motivation or output, is that much worse? To me, I am motivated, definitely, you know. I suppose the only thing that kind of The only thing that feels heavy is when I have to do something that I already kind of sketched and done, and I just have to like recontour everything, every frame. Just a lot of, repetitive work. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, especially, I don't know, like especially if I am working towards the trailer, I'm very motivated to do as much as possible, and I'm hyper focused on it. Yeah, so that is good, I suppose. Like for instance, this week, what I did was, what I did was like working on some outlines for scenes that are kind of simple, and it felt good, because I was able to finish up some stuff and finalize it. That was not too complex, just to have a little bit of a satisfaction from doing small steps, and finishing up small steps to feel like I'm completing things, But that's kind of like how you have to do stuff in general, You want to do stuff that is not too overwhelming, so that or divide that thing you want to do in steps, right? So that you feel the accomplishment, and then you feel the motivation. So yeah, to me that's kind of like a trick, I trick my brain to kind of feel that I have an accomplishment, or like a goal that I need to reach, So the trailer for the parody is a pretty good example, and I think I should be able to definitely should be able to publish it before the DLC for Elden Ring comes out, and to kind of also, it's because the timing will be right in terms of the work that I need to do, but also I feel like I can pull that off, and it's a good idea also to publish it near the DLC, right? Which actually I was thinking that that it would come out in July, but actually it's June. That's because I always confuse in my brain, my stupid Italian brain. I always confuse June with July sometimes. So I thought it was like in July. It was like, it's 2 months and something. No, it's just like it's a month and 16 days to wait still, which is cool. I don't get me wrong. I'm excited. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't know. You had a Twitch. Easy, just go. Hey, follow me here, or I draw Melina getting lit on fire. What? Easy, just go. Hey, follow me here, or I draw Melina getting lit on fire. Also love the way you set up the streams. Wind ate the paper on the wall. Window ate the paper on the wall. Oh, like the thing, the kind of clip with me on the thing. This was from DS3 when I am like looking at Osiris. I kind of modified it. I wanted to change the screen actually to put something different this time for these this new wave of streams. But I didn't have a good idea, so I was like, I'll keep this for now, And what was I saying? Forgot. Yeah, okay, so this coming week, the next week, I think it's either this week that is coming or the one after. I talked about this on the other stream, last week, but most probably either this weekend that is coming, this Saturday that is coming, or the one after, but most probably this coming week, this next Saturday, I will start the stream for the, how can I say, like, it's like Clueless Friend plays Dark Souls 3 for the first time, where a friend of mine called Flore, Andrea also known as Andrea, an Italian friend of mine who lives nearby, will play Dark Souls 3 from beginning to end, having not even watched Dark Souls at all. And so we're gonna work together. I'm gonna be next to him. We're gonna have 2 microphones. He's gonna play. And we're gonna try to help him doing the impossible, basically. We're gonna help him beat the fucking game. So it's gonna be kind of crazy. The dude is super funny. We're gonna just make him so fucking strong that he's able to steamroll everything, basically. And I don't know how to do that, so you guys are gonna hopefully help me help us. So I think I'm gonna also do a custom thumbnail for the series of streams that we're gonna do. So be on the lookout for that, on YouTube and on Twitch. Because yeah, we're gonna probably start next week. You finished it yesterday. You liked the Lords of the Fallen. I think there's a couple endings that are really shit. I saw 2 endings, and I just by watching them, I was like, what the fuck? I mean, of course, even what's it called? Bloodborne has some. So I suppose has some endings that are a little bit kind of underwhelming, but they have a lot of like how do you say, like they have a lot of implications about the lore, right? But in Lords of the Fallen, it feels like more kind of mystic babbling about stuff that I'm like, okay, I feel like Dark Souls has the ability, or even Bloodborne, to kind of choose the right words, not kind of overwhelm you with mystical stuff. It just has the right amount of ingredients, So yeah, I usually prefer that as a storytelling method, I suppose, Shazamo, yo, welcome back, dude. Ayla, hope you're having a great day, my friend. Same to you, chat. Yo, welcome, dude. Ima Axuli trying to beat Sekiro. Dude, you're using strange words that I don't understand. Ima Exuli, trying to beat Sekiro for the first time before Elden Ring DLC drops. Good luck with that. It's not a super long game. And I super enjoyed Sekiro. How far is the animation come? I cannot wait for the next parody. Lil Jonas. How far? Well, I started the outlines. And like I said, I'm going to work on the trailer stuff this next week. This week was more like doing some stuff that is more simple, so I can kind of, get back into the mood of doing the outlines and stuff. So next week I'm going to start doing some more complicated outlines from tomorrow on, So yeah, I don't know, like the trailer is going to be coming out before the DLC drops. And I would say that, like I said in the announcement, late summer it will be probably ready. There's a lot of work to do, but I feel like I'm gonna probably start to kind of pick up the pace, and I'll keep you updated, of course, every step of the way. And I'm excited, also to start working on something for the DLC as well, So there's a lot of stuff to look forward to. Anka Ragon, yo, thank you for the $5 Canadian. Thank you so much. Holy shit! And thank you for the subs that I suppose there are the YouTube subs that. They come kind of usually. It's not like the Twitch subs, which is a different thing. But thank you. Thank you so much, dude. All right, let me see here. In the last previous animation you made, which were really awesome and features Nick Hers. I can imagine it will have taken so much time, and I appreciate all your work. Who is Nick Hers, Kamikaze? I don't know who are you. Are you talking about a voice actor? Because I don't recognize that. How many hours of work with your previous Dark Souls animation? What's the longest animation you ever worked on, and how many hours? Well, I would say definitely the Elden Ring animation is the longest one. I haven't done like a calculation lately. But when I did the Dark Souls 3 parody, which in hindsight, wasn't even like that complicated, because there's not a lot of frame by frame and impressive animation. It's kind of, I wouldn't say basic, but it's kind of simple. I remember back then that I did a calculation, like an estimate, and I feel like it was something like, more than 1,000 hours of work. I think it was more like 1,000 and 1,500 hours, so 1,500 hours to work on that parody. But I'm a little bit confused now, because I don't remember if that was the total amount for the Doom parody or the Dark Souls 3 parody. I think it was the Dark Souls 3 parody though. So yeah, I don't know how much for Elden Ring. I haven't done an estimate, but maybe something like that, maybe more, So yeah, it's really overwhelming to think about. But yeah, like I said, you just do stuff every day and you go forward one foot after the other, and you just kind of pick up the pace, You have Deltaman, you have the original Dark Souls t-shirt. Dude, I have one actually I have two. Dark Souls t-shirt. I still have my shop on. I don't have it on what's it called, Teespring anymore, but it's on. What's the other site that I'm using now? No, sorry, no, it's on Teespring. I used to have a Spreadshirt, but it wasn't as good, so I decided to go to. It was good initially. The quality was really good. Then I started to kind of be, so I switched to Teespring basically. So yeah. Let me see. The cycle completes. Now that you're making someone else have their own Dark Souls experience. Dude, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait to do this thing. For next week. My friend is so hyped. He's so fucking hyped. Oh shit. So, Valerio, the ending I got is kind of a meme. It's the evil one. You mean for what? For Lords of the Fallen, I guess, right? Well, I'm glad a lot of people played it, because yeah, it encourages them to do even better, Honestly, the mechanic of the kind of like upside down, like Stranger Things like is kind of cool. I like that. It's kind of like a shame that sometimes it's just like too bloated with like so many enemies. It's like, oh god, it's just slog to go through. But there's some cool stuff. I must admit, but I do like way more the stuff that Lies of P did. I like a lot many of the ideas that Lies of P presented, and overall, you can have all the ideas that you want, but if your gameplay is not like doesn't feel polished or doesn't feel tight in a game like that, that's a huge problem. It's a huge problem. All right, so let me check here what we have in terms of the animation stream. Let me check before I switch the camera. So stream shortcut, I have a document here where I can kind of see. So this is the scene with Melania. You must switch in a second. I feel like we can definitely redo this one like make it look better. Let me see, documentation, Melania. There you go. So for the one that we're gonna do right after, because this one is not gonna take too much, let me see what we have here. I'm not gonna say what I read because it's kind of spoiler for the animation streams, I suppose. Let me see, trailer and streaming. Okay, so I have a list of stuff that I want to put in the trailer. And so far, if I select all these lines and I go to the word count, it's 28. What the fuck? 28 scenes for the trailer? Are you fucking kidding me? That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. So apparently, yeah, I have 28 separate scenes in the trailer. That's fucking crazy. I think the one from Elden Ring, the original trailer, had maybe 21 actually, which is kind of mad. Okay, so what can I do after that? Maybe we can do gargoyles standing. Maybe we can do the one with the gargoyles. Why not? Also, let me just check real quick. Okay, streaming. Let me just check the stream here. If everything is good. Yeah, seems to be alright. Okay. So, Turbo Overkill. Let's crank this one. Is it like a playlist? I hope so. Turbo Overkill. Hold on. Is it like copyrighted? Ooh. It feels copyrighted because it's like under like a website that says topic. Usually topic on YouTube is copyrighted. So I guess we have to let's put Ultra Kill OST. Ultra Kill. Let's see, full playlist. I guess we can play this one. I don't know what happened on the screen. Was it a sub? Let's see. 1,500 hours for the first parody. Yep. A master and expert on Elden Ring. Well, I wouldn't say in terms of, well, I mean, I did, hit around for the bosses. That was pretty crazy. But I would say that my skills in the game are pretty good, given that I don't play much, honestly, you know. So from that perspective, I have to say that I'm not bad. Okay, so here's the soundtrack for Ultra Kill. So let me see, landscape. Yeah, we can do the gargoyles. We can just kind of like start up the scene with the gargoyles. I think it's a good idea. All right, so let me switch the screen. Animation standard. Let's see here some more chat from Twitch. Still waiting for Lies of P to lower its price before buying it. I only tried the demo. Yeah, I will also wait for a price drop, honestly. But they do deserve the support, I would say. But I get it, you know? Ciao Vex! E là. What a strange soundtrack. Is it like kind of retro sounding too? Into the... No, The Fire Is Gone is the first song. And then Into the Fire. Alright. The Spirit World concept was pretty interesting, but something about Lords just didn't keep me hooked. Looking forward to going back to Lies of P though. And OMG, this new Crab Souls game looks so much fun. I saw someone playing a little bit. I saw someone playing, yeah. I don't know what to think about it. I don't know. Have you played Demon Souls? I haven't played it, but I saw a shit ton of gameplays and speedruns, stuff like that. But I haven't played it myself. I think I'm gonna play the remake because I have a PS5, so it's pretty pricey for what it is. Lies of P. I would say that I would buy it for $40. It's really well done. Recording footage for Titanfall 2. I actually got Titanfall 2 recently because it was super cheap. How long do you think your mate will need against the toughest boss called Character Editor? Oh, so that his character doesn't look like he was severe intestinal problems. I don't know about that. We'll have to... I think he's gonna probably be like, okay, fuck this shit, let's just go. Because it's just like... It's pretty rough, the character creator for DS3. So I think he's gonna probably be like, alright. He's gonna say in English Italian. He's gonna say, dude, fuck this shit, let's fucking go. So that's what he's gonna say, I'm certain. Ooh, this is some drum and bass, a retro drum and bass. I've done some level 1 runs, but no hit is just crazy. Well, I did bosses no hit, so I didn't do no hit all the in a row. You know, I was just kind of going at it until I got a no hit, and also melee only. I didn't use any magic. Keep in mind, or any buffs. I was using only the Ash of Wars. Ashes of War? Had to do that for ONS because of Power Within, RTSR, and oh my god, the stress. You did it with... Oh shit, you did it with ONS, my god. So you did the no-hit for ONS. That's epic as fuck, I haven't done that. Kaliba, hey bro, Shaz, I'm the dude who financed your next new car with that $10 tier upgrade. Wait, that's... Yeah, right. By the way, I need to give a shout out. Sorry, I get overwhelmed with too much stuff to say. So I wanted to give a shout out because yes, even if I lost... Oh, for fuck's sake, let me... God damn it. Alright. No, I was opening up my inbox. Even if I lost the Patreons because of, you know, the new month is always like that. It's typical. Guess what? Some people, some super nice people came to the rescue without even saying anything. Like, this is just like in the background, just like them deciding to do this. And guess what? So Alexander, one of my supporters, he upgraded his pledge on Patreon. He basically doubled it to $10. So I wanted to thank you so much, because that was like super kind of you and super motivating, you know, to see such a support. It's just amazing. So thank you so much. And holy fuck, also, I don't even know how to, like, it. I'm shocked. But of course, I talked with them because, like, I was super, super happy, you know, and was so unexpected. Chris also, I don't know if I want to say that. Well, I guess I could say the surname because it's like the name that will be on the parody, you know. So Chris Tanner, Alex. I don't know if you want me to say the surname. I guess it's not a problem, I suppose. But so Chris, he went like completely bonkers by going from £1, which is $1. Let's say it's a bit more than $1. To 17, which is like basically the tier 20, which is insane. Just like completely mad. I'm in disbelief. So even though I lost some people, I guess, you know, it balances out, you know. So I am super grateful for that. It was a huge, huge motivation. It is a huge motivation, you know. So thank you. And yeah, so. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. You know, it's amazing. It's really kind of you guys. Let me see. No, dude, no. Uneasy, I'm gonna slap you, dude. No. Just chill out, okay? So, and thank you for your amazing support, okay? Wait, let me go back with the soundtrack here. So I just wanted to say that. So Kaliba, that's you, right? Alex. Lies of P was fun, but some fights were just jank. Yeah, some of them were kind of annoying from what I saw. Guilty, I tried to play the Turbo Overkill soundtrack that you suggested, but it seems to be copyrighted, so I don't want to risk it. If you have more information about it, and you can tell me that it's not copyrighted, but for now I don't want to risk it, you know, because otherwise I'm gonna be, well, muted and shit like that, you know. Not that these streams are monetized, but, you know. Kind of annoying that on console games are 80, but on Steam it's 70 on average. Yeah, and if you buy also keys, they're even lower. It's crazy, right? So yeah, Steam is much better in that sense. But you can also go on, you know, Craigslist or whatever, you know, website you use in your country, and you can buy it, I suppose, used, you know? Like, I'm sure that you are gonna find pretty easily Demon Souls nowadays, the remake, you know? Used to play Titanfall 2 a lot. I actually downloaded the game. It's ready to play, but I haven't even touched it because I didn't have the time. But I know that it's excellent, you know? I know that it doesn't have LAN support, right? I know that I think it doesn't have LAN support. It would be so cool, you know, to do a LAN party and stuff. If he doesn't say fuck it and pull out a bonk stick, is he really playing Dark Souls? I don't know what he's gonna decide to do, my friend. You know, I have no idea. I just want to kind of like be in the moment and see him deciding what he wants to do and laugh, you know? I have no idea. But I don't even want to ask him. I want to ask him in the moment, you know? I want to see him go through like all the characters and comment. Because, man. I mean, Shazammo, yeah, it took me a lot to do some of the bosses. I feel like I was losing my fucking mind with some of them. Like, Malikat was really tough. Because also, like, he does a weird attack where he's, like, spinning, but the actual hitbox, it's not, like, actually attacking you, so you can stand in front of him and then you go behind, right? And then he does, like, an AoE, but it's not actually that dangerous if you are behind him. So there's a lot of stuff that is kind of weird. But once you get it right, yeah, it's not too... Yeah, it was crazy to do Malikat. Malikat was completely, like, making my brain lag. Because it was like, oh my god, you know, I'm just panicking right now because it's so aggressive. Coffee Killer! Yo! Always happy to support you on Patreon. Thank you, I know. You're so sweet. And on here as well. Love your work, man. Thank you. You're super sweet, super generous. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Thank you, thank you. Oh, by the way, guys, I turned the replay of the chat on so that the chat actually remains. There's like a replay of the chat if you go back to the stream. If you lose the stream, you're gonna still see the chat. So on screen you see the chat from Twitch, but the one from YouTube is still gonna be there when you do the chat replay. Let me see. This is so embarrassing, but I hope it helps. What do you mean, X Black? What is embarrassing? My PC sucks too much ass for Steam. Really? Alex? Okay. I mean, I will be a fucking asshole to not be grateful for people being nice to me and supporting my work, you know? I feel like it's the least that I can do, and I'm sure that there's some people that don't give a fuck maybe, but it's like I wouldn't support those people, you know, because it just feels, you know, they're spoiled. The joy of first playthrough and the panic, man. I was even thinking of making him do like the jump on the tree to get on the top of Firelink Shrine to get the extra materials, but I don't know if he can pull it off. Like, there's no fucking way, dude. There's no fucking way. I can do it. I am a fucking savant at doing that. Yeah, exactly. That Shazamo is a funny one, yeah. When you watch speedrunners do him, it's crazy efficient and makes... They even like buff themselves in front of him just by standing into like a specific place where they don't get hit. So funny. What could be the reason for a decline in Patreons? Maybe some hype from the past dying out, weak economy. Yeah, definitely weak economy, and also... I guess me maybe not being so... like straightforward with saying how things are going, you know, with the channel when I do like an announcement, because with the last video I was pretty clear, even though I didn't get a lot of views because it's complicated on YouTube now. Like, my videos are either I do like one of those big videos or the other videos kind of get below the radar completely. But even with like not many views, I think 30,000 something, you know, for the announcement, I still was very clear with what I was feeling about, you know, the state, you know, of my channel and Patreon and stuff, and people responded in a very positive way, you know, and helped out, because the number that you see right there, you know, actually was at 200 and I think it was 229, so something like that. I think, or maybe it's written in the video. You can see it there when I did the announcement video, and I got up a lot, you know, so this is kind of making more sense now because I can actually make sense of working every single day, you know, and if it goes up more, you know, I can even think of hiring some people, you know, for the next parody probably, which is what I wanted to do with the Elden Ring parody, but then, you know, things got down and down and down. So yeah, less people see my videos because of the algorithm kind of prioritizing shorts, you know, so less people kind of see the Patreon stuff at the end that says, you know, if you want to have your name and stuff. So it kind of like, you know, my videos were being pushed a lot years ago. Now it's not the same, but still, you know, for like a couple weeks they get a lot of attention usually, you know, and I hope it's because, you know, I'm putting a lot of work into them. So, and yeah, the economy is also absolutely a thing, you know, with COVID, a lot of people, you know, were not able to work, you know, so that kind of insecurity and difficulty was certainly one of the reasons, you know. This chat puts quality over quantity. Thank you, Kaliba. Thank you, dude. It is my favorite thing, you know. I wouldn't do things differently, honestly. Even if it means losing money, I just want to do it this way, you know. I don't have it in me, to be honest, to compromise, you know. What? X-Black, what do you mean? What do you mean it's you? What are you talking about? What? What do you mean it's you? Wait, is that like you didn't tell me? What the hell? Dude, unless I'm fucking stupid. What do you mean it's you? Hold on. Dude. God damn it, dude. Dude. You're like Daniel Craig right there. Like spy mode. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. Well. Oh man. You sneaky. Gives me the feeling that something he spends money for matters to not only me but for others too. Dude, thank you. I'm gonna shut up because I just I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and work now because that's amazing. Thank you. Okay, so empanada de la buena. Ooh, so empanada would be in English would be like when you're frying, you know, impanato in Italian. Yummy as fuck. Empanada de la Buena says, hey Shell, since you like that Ultra Kill OST, I can also recommend the Stellar Blade OST. Really? The game itself is pretty bad? Okay. I heard that it's kind of okay. It's kind of good. I mean, I'm not too much into the thirsty weeboo stuff. Or I guess it would be Korean boo. Wait. What was the term? Because my girlfriend told me that there's some people that are like super into like Korean stuff, like boy bands, and I think she used the term maybe Korea boo. I was like, Korea boo, what the fuck is that? But apparently it's a thing. But it seems to be like a really good looking game. Like it's really, I think it runs also pretty well. But I have no idea what it's about. Like I think it's kind of like a Nier game. I liked Nier, but not too much. Like I wasn't like super into it. I suppose it's a mix between maybe a little bit of Dark Souls, Code Vein, maybe with some Nier and some I don't know. Oh, stop, X Black. Come on, dude. What are you talking about? How can you be red in the face when you have a badass tattoo? You sent me. You're like a metalhead. You should be like going like this and head banging. You're not shy. What? Why? Whip slash draw shots draw. What is whip slash, dude? What do you mean? Title. Ciao. Screw Korea. I'm Italia. So instead of going like arigato or whatever the fuck, you go mangia la pizza, che cazzo. Ciao Title. So okay guys, Title in the chat on Twitch right there. Title in large, he's working on a parody for Bloodborne. He's doing like an episodic kind of thing with Bloodborne, with the first episode being centered around the Blood Minister. So go check him out. Title, put your Twitch stream on in the chat if you don't mind. He streams every Wednesday, and so go peep him out. You know, like he's working on it, and he's like maybe a couple months away from publishing. You know, but yeah. Ever think of making a Bayonetta parody? No, I never played Bayonetta. I find it kind of weird. I assume though it's fun. You know, it's kind of like Revengeance, Metal Gear Revengeance, I would assume. But I never played it because I don't like the art style. It's kind of weird with all these fucking demons and fashion and like angels. It's like very. It's a little bit of a lot to digest for my brain, for my personal taste. But I know that it's great. I know that it's like super. It's kind of funny, you know, and also very creative, I suppose, you know, so it is good, you know, don't get me wrong. It's just that I won't gravitate to that too much. So guys, go to Title's channel and drop a follow if you can, okay? MGRR, but waifu's in it. What is MGRR, Crab? How are you this evening? I'm good. I am super late. I guess today we're gonna do, you know, not too much stuff because I wanted to catch up, and yeah, this week has been a little bit heavy with the stuff to animate. So we're gonna maybe animate for 2 hours, something like that, I suppose. All right, so let me start, okay? So Valerio, how was your week, by the way? How was your week? What did you do this week? Oh, by the way, Valerio, I went to like a pizzeria. I mean, I've been there a couple times. There's a pizzeria called Fratelli Buon Cuore, something like that. What do you think of that pizzeria? Because I think it's good, you know, but it's kind of like the pasta is a little bit kind of soft. I don't like that too much. I don't know if you have ever been there. So I tend to always kind of add some ingredients on my when I get home. But yeah, it's kind of like weird. I hear good reviews about it, but then I get kind of disappointed because the pasta is kind of like, it's not very crunchy. So I don't know what to feel about it. So maybe you have an opinion about that. All right, so guys, let me get some water and we can start. Yeah, if you guys say that the soundtrack for Stellar, what's it called? Stellar Blade is good, it could be a good choice. Alright, I think I need to use the holy blanket, dude. Because honestly, it's not that hot at night yet. Still not very hot. I am hot. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. Title, how are you today? What did you do today? Fratelli Panza? What do you mean Fratelli Panza? Brothers Belly? In the very heart of the city center? No, it's called Fratelli Buon Cuore. This is a weird name. Definitely a southern name, I would say. Yo, thank you for the follow, dude. Okay, so hold on, let me adjust the shit. This shit. You guys even see me? Hell no. Oh, drum and bass. I like. There you go. Can I actually... Let me see if I can hide... No. Just kind of want to hide the bar with the favorite bar, so I can see more of the chat. Maybe I can hide the all-time top gifted subs, because I want to see more of the chat, you know, because then I have to scroll. But anyway, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, yeah, it's amazing. So much fun, dude. Chat, what do you think about making something like a movie or a series with cliffhangers, exposition, climax, conclusion, and everything? Well, well, I mean, you know, these parodies, they try to kind of sneak in that kind of movie style, you know, as you've seen the first one, and more, even more in this one. So be prepared. And about stuff that I want to do like that, I have a personal kind of creative idea that I have under the, you know, under the sheets or whatever you want to, I don't know what the expression is. But yeah, I feel like for now I have so much material to work on, you know, that I'm not worried too much about doing that. But it's still something that I have in my belt, you know, for maybe the future. I don't know. If I do it like a thing that I need to, I mean, I guess I can do it on YouTube and then experiment with it, see how people think, and then I can maybe bring it to something more, you know, like a TV thing or Netflix or whatever the fuck. But I mean, you have to invest a lot of money, and it's a process that is very, it's way safer to do what I'm doing now, because also I find it fun, you know, because I have less of a, I have a lot of creativity that I put in it, you know, but there's a lot of less saying, oh shit, you know, I don't know if this is gonna work, oh fuck, you know, those things that are super, you know, it's difficult. It's very difficult to have an idea and hoping that it works, you know. I do have an idea, I like it a lot, you know, but I need to find the right time to invest time in it and push it, you know. So I don't feel like I'm ready, to be honest. I mean, for Stellar Blade, the combat is really good, but the rest of the game is very bad. Like, the side quests are shitty, maybe. There's too much emphasis on the story, really, and the story is just not it. The level design is also just flat open world areas, so it's very samey. I mean, from the little bit that I've seen, it seemed a game that I would be wary of, kind of saying, okay, it's all kind of looking cool. Unreal Engine 5 kind of shiny, but then I will say, well, what can you actually do? Are you interested in the lore? Is it like actually interesting, or is it kind of like all shiny and that's about it, you know? Thank you for the follow, dude. Let me see. Flame, welcome back, dude. Is the volume too high? I think it should be fine, right? There's a series already, like a series with a relatively coherent story, but I'm thinking 10 to 20 minute episodes. Yeah, I have an idea that is kind of like structured like that, but I can't reveal it, you know, because it's something that I want to keep under wraps. Under wraps, that's the right term. Yeah, soundtrack is fire, Flame. It's amazing. It's fire, Flame. I'm good, dude. Oh wait, did you play 16? Says Empanada. I haven't played it, no, but I could play it. Because now I have a PS5, I guess. But it's not in my list for now. I'm good, dude, although I kinda did my back in by sitting too much. Oh man, tell me about it. Trying to correct it with daily abdomen exercises each evening, but now I end up feeling more hungry to keep up the muscle mass. It's good that you're exercising. I exercised today too. Good stuff. I don't do too much abs, you know. I do a good amount, but it's not too. I do some planking and I do like 120 ab crunches, I guess, on the bed. I try to kind of put as much effort as I can, you know, with the weight kind of in the back. But it's not like a super big thing that I do specifically, you know. I don't put too much emphasis into it because also I tend to get back problems, so. Well, sciatica kind of pain, you know, so I need to be really careful with it. Okay, Google it. I never eaten at the pizzeria. It's more like I'm more into the Napolitan style ones. Açaí, pepperino. Oh, dude, of course, those are fucking amazing in Udine. Yeah, dude, I don't even know. I mean, I love even Cantina Fredda. That's one of my favorites of my girlfriend too. But yeah, Açaí and Pepperino, they're fucking amazing. And Pizzicotto is a little bit expensive, but it's really good. I think it's really good. So yeah, I completely agree. The reason why I went to that pizzeria just to try it, even though I already tried it other times, it's because I wanted to give another shot, you know, but it's not as... Yeah, I just didn't want to wait too much, because if you go to those other pizzeria, they're also far from where I live, you know, so a little bit far, so I went to that one. But anyway, I madly disagree. It says Flame. The side quests are cool in my opinion. My experience with Celebrate is way better than any Souls game I've played. I can never understand the Souls stories. Huh, okay, I will admit though the story is kind of generic, but I love the character and the interactions. What about if you compare it to Code Vein, which I've seen just a bit of it, and it felt very kind of shonen, generic, I suppose, you know? If you compare it to that. Kaliba, thank you, dude. You're also very kind to say that. Alright, I'm gonna start now. The outfits, the combat, and the soundtrack. Alright, I mean, fair enough, you know. Have you met Patch in Elden Ring? Patches? Yes, of course, Lucid. Welcome back, by the way, Lucid. Let's see who we got. Pasta, a topping on pizza. Dude, I'm gonna ban you, dude. Get out of here. How do you feel about Danish people putting salad and mayonnaise on their pizza? They need to be executed. Okay, please don't take that like... Okay, it's a joke, okay? But holy shit. I'm Polite Discourse. Mitico Matteo. Hey là. Thank you. So Mitico is like mythical, kind of, I guess, in English. Mythical. It's like saying great, I guess, you know. From the Cave of Ice, Wall of Calm. What? Also, I love the scene from your Dark Souls animation from the Cave of Ice, Well of Calm. A Cave of Ice. Wait, you mean like in the second parody? In the second Dark Souls parody? Alright, guys, so I think I'm gonna probably pass out if I talk some more. So I'm gonna just get to this. So, what we did last time was kind of like starting up this scene, which is supposed to be a sketch, because the thing is that I didn't do a storyboard of this scene because I added it recently. So I guess I'm gonna take this that you see right now as the storyboard, right? Because it's pretty simplified. It's not too far away from what is a sketch, which the sketch is the next phase, right? It's not too different from what a sketch would be, to be honest. But I feel like we can even more put some more details, I suppose, and have a better understanding of like the hair, you know. So let's just get to it and make it like also like a little bit of a camera movement. So yeah, let's try to simplify, you know, to make it a little bit more. We're not gonna do like an actual outline, you know, this is still just a sketch. But I feel like we can do better. I have some reference here that I can look at, you know, to help me out just a bit. She has very strange hair, you know, they're not too curly or wavy. They're not too straight. Yeah, I don't want to overdo it though, so I need to be careful. I always struggle to kind of like define the shape of the scalp, I guess, of the shape of the head. Of course, because she's leaning a little bit, you know, it has to kind of fall down. But yeah, anyway, so I know it's kind of out of nowhere, but if you guys have a PS5, I would suggest you to stop everything that you're doing and buying FF7 Rebirth, because it's probably one of my favorite games of all time. And even for people who play Dark Souls, trust me, the fucking combat, dude, it's so fucking good, dude. There's some challenges that are so difficult that it's gonna make you cry. So for people who like, especially, you know, difficult games, I could not believe how difficult and how also genius is the fact you have to plan, you know, the fights and the loadout with the materia. So much fun, dude. I almost feel bad that I did all the challenges already. I'm like, fuck, I wanna do more. But I already did everything. It took a lot though. It took like a week to I did a full immersion. That was like my only game for this entire like beginning of this year. I just gave it my all to just play that. But oh man, it was just like the best game, open world that I've ever played. And so if you have a PS5, don't miss on Rebirth. They just kind of made the game that was already amazing and fun. They made it even more fun. They put even more characters. They improved the combat with the characters that were already there. It's a fucking dream. I still can't believe the game exists, to be honest. In this fucking industry where they do all these multiplayer games with all these microtransactions, shit like that, I'm just completely shocked, you know, that there's a game like that. And even like FF16, I heard it's pretty good, you know, but FF7, you know, the story of FF7 is just so fucking good, you know. I have a connection with it. There's so many themes of the story that are so good, you know. Even about the environment, it's so modern, you know. But even if you don't give a fuck about Final Fantasy or just like the combat, it's so good, and the fucking open world, man. Oh man, just like forget about Tears of the Kingdom. Fuck that shit. I mean, yeah, it was fun, but I was shocked, dude. So I can't wait for part 3. Can't fucking wait, man. But yeah, I was like having an orgasm of 120 hours, dude. Amazing. Feel like I know those characters personally. Oh man. I started to replay the game on hard mode, but then I stopped because I was just busy with the animation. $70 horse feature. I would say that Rebirth, FF7 Rebirth is worth $100. If the game costed $100, I would still, and I knew beforehand how good it is and how much content is in the game, I would have paid, which doesn't make sense because, you know, like, how do you know if you have when you play the game, then of course you already played it, so you just paid how much you paid for it. But if I was like, you know, if to give you like an idea, you know, how good it is, if it was like $100 from me, who I cleared the game, I finished it, I would tell you, yes, buy it for €100, $100, because I can assure you that the quality of if every hour, you know, costs like a X amount, in this case it will be $1 per hour, right? If the game is like 120 hours, it will be less than $1. I can tell you for certainty that the game is worth $120. It's insane, dude. It's unbelievable. Xbox says, I love FF7 Rebirth. At the beginning where you can play separate was amazing. Everything was incredible. I can't wait for the third part to play with Vincent. Yes. I can't play, honestly, I can't wait. Sorry, I can't wait to do so many, there's an infinite things that I want to do in the third game. There's so many, you know, but the weapons certainly is a big one. Making me cry? Let's see. FX16 was kind of underwhelming, emo. The story was very bad and the combat is like DMC light. Yeah, that's where I didn't hook me, just seeing, you know, the gameplays and stuff. It looked fun, but not engaging and actually big brain, you know, like it is FF7 remake and rebirth. I'm just used to it, you know, and it's just like, to me, that is the tactical kind of combat that I like, the loadouts and stuff. So I feel like it's a little bit watered down, you know, and the story, I can't tell you anything because I haven't played it, but I feel like it's very wannabe Game of Thrones, I suppose, from what I've seen, and I don't know, the character designs, they are kind of like samey, they all look kind of same, so even from like it seems to be well done, but just not something that really hooks me. And ironically, FF15 hooked me a lot with the boy bands, guys. I know it's ridiculous, but it was like the mood, you know, the songs, the soundtrack, you know, the locations, you know. It's basically like a proto version, like an alpha version of what FF7 Rebirth is, which is better, of course, but I really liked it, you know. I really liked the 15. It felt like going on a vacation with friends, and it means a lot to me. Really left a mark in me, and that's why I made the parody, you know, because I really enjoyed it, to be honest. Even it has some flaws, but 16 seems really well done. But there's a lot of like, you know, a lot of also, what's it called? Not cutscenes, QTE, quick time events. And it's like, why are we regressing to this? You know, where we have a model that is FF7 Remake and Rebirth that is so good, you know? So why are we regressing to something that is kind of like, you know, cookie cutter? So I was kind of like, okay, you know, I mean, it is well done, but it's just, I don't know. More Attack on Titan than Game of Thrones? Well, Attack on Titan is kind of crazy. So if you say that... Oh, because of the icons, the Acons, whatever it's called. Do they have like a big part in the story? Or is it like kind of like a gimmick kind of part of it? Anyway. Emotional bond with the car in FF15 than with the fire. Oh my god. The Chocobos. I had a really good relationship with the Chocobos. So the Ice Wallow Com. I don't know what you mean by Ice Wallow Com though. Is it the bonfire when you start the DLC? The Seasoning Ash. Sorry. The Ariandel DLC. Maybe that scene is the one that you're talking about. Have you seen the Dead Fantasy series made by Monty Ohm? I don't know what that is. Free is freaking nasty and weird. Yeah, I think I can agree. How do you draw bent arms? Please do not know. It doesn't make anatomical sense how I draw it. Well, actually, I was fucking that up a lot, even in recent times, maybe like a couple of years ago. So one thing about bent arms is that you might want to do it like this, which is what I was doing, I suppose, or even like this. But in reality, what helps a lot is to put the bone. So imagine like this, where it kind of turns here, you have to put like the actual bone of the, imagine like the bone is like this, you know? So you have to kind of put a little bit of an angle. And then if you want to have it bent, you have to put like a fold. And then you do this. I mean, I'm not like super good at it, but... And then something that also helps that I usually do is to put like the bone that kind of comes out near the hand. Like this, you know? Because it kind of gives you an idea to where the hand starts, you know? Kind of like that. I mean, I'm not honestly the best teacher when it comes to stuff like that. I kind of suck. I mean, I don't know. And for the hand, you know, even though we were just talking about the arm, I'm really not super good at this kind of stuff. But you know, by doing and doing, I suppose I can learn how to do it with intuition, you know. But I tend to fuck up a lot still. Especially in the past, I used to put the thumb too high, you know, but if you... I can imagine it as like there's a ball here. Also, I tend to put a line here too, because, I mean, there is a line technically. And then I do this, I suppose. And then I do this. And then you have to a little bit bend this part, you know, for the thumb. See, like I do this. Kind of here. Yeah, I honestly look at this. Look, it's like a fucking... Looks like a fucking sausage. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly I find very hard to animate and to draw. It's just like it's a curse. I just gonna do what I can. Look at this arm. This fucking arm looks too big. Alright, I guess like this. Tend to also use circles, you know, to kind of know where to do the things, where to put them. What song is playing now? Sekiro asks. I think it's an actual song that exists. This song is an actual classical piece, right? Video pause, continue watching. What the fuck? Why did it pause? Ultra Kill OST versus... No, wait, no. The one that you just heard is... Chiaro di Lune. Okay, Claire de Lune. So the song is called Ultra Kill OST. Debussy, which I don't know what the fuck means. Claire de Lune. So CL... Let me put it back. Watch me getting copyrighted for this. I think it's not copyrighted, but let me just post it. Yeah, exactly. Good one. You got it. Is the original author of the song. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you. Interesting. I mean, in the political part of the story, like Game of Thrones tries very hard with the world building, but AOT does that on a lesser scale and kind of poorly. I guess, yeah, it's not very... It's kind of simplified and in Attack on Titan. I wouldn't say that it's poor, you know, I still enjoy that part of Attack on Titan. I feel like those... It's not trying to be too serious, but on average in anime you don't see a lot of political... Like I wouldn't ask from Attack on Titan to be like Game of Thrones, you know? But it's clearly kind of trying to do that. Same with 16, I see. Moonlight Sonata. Oh, that's another one, right? It's a fun mix of Devil May Cry and Doom. Fanbase is made of total degenerates, though. I mean, there's a bunch of people that are into those kind of like games, like again, this one, or also let's get rid of this arm here. Even though Millennia could use one, but there's another game. What's the name of Dagger? I think it's called. The game that is like a boomer shooter, but no, sorry, it's not a boomer shooter. It's a kind of like insane LSD with demons and shit like that. But it's like a nightmarish kind of. It's not like Doom. I think it's called Dagger or something. And it's like a super trip, and I think it's also infinite. Like it goes on. There's like waves that you need to fight of demons. And the graphics are super simplified. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Honestly, I really, really like the style. But I never played it. Also because the fact that it's like infinite, unless there's an actual ending, doesn't really attract me. I don't like games that are kind of going on indefinitely. I don't like that. I like to have a finality. Kind of bothers me. Like there's another game that is really fucking popular that is called, I think, Vampire Survivors. I believe it's called. That it's fun, you know, from what I've seen, but because it's like infinite, it's like I don't know, I don't care. But cool idea, cool idea. It's fun. Just that I'm not like into those games. Devil Daggers, yes, exactly. You never heard the rest of the song, I see. Vampire Survivors, I don't see the appeal. I see the appeal when I saw someone playing, but then I kind of get super bored. Like initially I was like, okay, this is kind of genius, you know? But I'm like, okay, that's what it is, and why would I play more, you know? I get it. Maybe you kind of get into it for a little bit, but then I was like, okay, this is... I don't know. Okay, so Melania here. I really like how it's coming together. Let me... I feel like the hair should be a little bit... maybe the whole face. Hold on. There's something about the proportions that I like, but I feel like this other part of the fur thingy should be bigger. So I wanted to show more of this part below, but you know, with the drapes and such. You guys hear the music, by the way? Is it too low? Because now it is not bumping with the drum and bass, obviously, so. Just FYI, I read Dune before playing 16. Dune story is literally 16, but better. I mean, I will never have the time to read Dune, but I saw the movies. I don't see myself investing that much time because I'm too busy. I wish I could. But I've listened to a lot of podcasts. Oh, not podcasts, sorry. Interviews from... what's the name of the author? I forgot. What's the name of the author of Dune? Talking about the meaning of the series, you know, and all stuff like that. And it was super interesting. Ron something? No, Frank Herbert. Yeah, sorry. Frank Herbert. So I know exactly, you know, what are the themes of the series. By the way, did you know that Melania is actually covered in so many leaves? And she's waiting for you. It's kind of crazy. Too loud? Oh shit, now it's too loud, yeah. Sorry. But yeah, I would have never connected... It's going to blow out our eardrums, so Sempanada already knew it. Yeah, I would have never connected Dune to FF16. Very interesting connection. Alright, so this part here, I think I need to do this. And then I think she has like a little bit of a ring. Like that. And all these kind of pieces of, they're kind of like strings that are hanging. Yeah, this is a cool song, by the way. It is. Okay, so for the body, just a little bit of it. It's not even gonna show probably. Just to give it a little bit more grounding to where she's positioned. And also she has a leaf that is stuck here. strange. Let me see. Won't be able to stick around for long, says Run. But I saw the pop-up in my feed and decided to stop by and say hello. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Have a good... I'll see you soon, okay? And thank you for saying hello. I really appreciate it. John says, big fan of your work, but the DS3, Sekiro, and Elden Ring are on a special work pick-me-up list. That's awesome, John. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Okay, so title says here on Twitch... hold on, let me see if I missed anything. So Guilty, have you played Devil Daggers? Do you like it? Because it looks amazing. Like, the style is off the chains. So title says, Asia's buddy, I got good news to share regarding Disney movies. I actually found a gem in there. It's called Soul from Pixar. Oh, the one about singing? It was good from the start to finish and it has even enticed me to watch it again this week. Whoa, really? I mean, I know what you're talking about. I've seen a lot of kind of clips from it, stuff like that. I would say that I heard also a friend saying very positive things about it, so I should at some point watch it. And I thank you also for you know, sharing with me, because yet another person says that it is good, you know. And of course, you know, being someone who plays instruments, you know, I can enjoy it probably more. The only thing is that I really don't like the Pixar style. I mean, they're amazing, they're really well made, you know, everything, 100%. But I really don't. Yes, I might watch it because I know it's good, you know, but it's just like the 3D Pixar style, I'm so down with it. I really struggle, you know, with enjoying it, you know. I'd rather watch 3 animated movies, cartoons, anime. They just speak to me more, you know. I feel like I can't connect anymore with 3D movies, especially from Pixar. They have a style that is very... It's very kind of like... it's like a formula, you know? And I don't feel much. I mean, I know that they are made with love, you know, they're also made in a way that makes you feel a lot. But somehow, despite trying to do that very clearly, I just don't get excited, you know, for the art that is behind it. But yeah, I should probably watch it and make my mind, you know, make my own opinion. But I've just been very, very cynical about Disney style of animation. And same in general with other stuff. Like, I haven't seen Mario movie. I don't really care, you know. It's just like it doesn't really make me feel much. But I know that it's a good movie and I should watch it. So maybe I'll watch it, you know. Alex, thank you for the $5 on the super chat. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you again for being so kind. Thank you, dude. Let me put a like also to the other one. Sorry, I didn't put the like. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. Hello, hope the work is going well. Definitely, yeah. I'm gonna do the face now. Thank you so much, Alex. Lupin the Third is so beautiful. Yeah, but okay, so yeah, I've heard of that 3D game, 3D movie. But think about, you know, Lupin from Studio Ghibli, you know? I would rewatch that any second, dude, because it looks amazing. I'm mesmerized by it, you know? But with 3D stuff, I'm sure that it's beautiful, you know? But it doesn't hit me the same way, you know? I've seen stuff about that movie. I've seen like some trailers or some stuff like that. I would watch it, you know, but it wouldn't be on my top list to watch in terms of animation. Anyway, so it really is very polished. You would think that it is a truly original Pixar animation and Disney-fied before Disney drank their blood. Really? Really? That's really interesting. Wait, title. I think you were modded, so let me just allow that, because I don't find it. I don't see why you should be censored. Let me see. But yeah, that's interesting. I wouldn't expect that. Wall-E and The Incredibles are some of the best films in animation, in my opinion. I've never seen The Incredibles, but I saw Wall-E, and I loved it. But see, like Wall-E, right? Wall-E doesn't look like a Pixar movie because it doesn't have those typical kind of expressions that I don't like, exaggeration, the expressions of the characters that I don't gel with personally. Because to me, like the style of Pixar at this point, it looks like an avatar from the Xbox menu. I mean, of course, it's really well done, but to me, it feels like a metaverse avatar. And I don't feel anything, you know? I know that they're really well done. It's unfair to simplify like that. But 3D stuff, I don't know. The style of Pixar, I'm tired of it, you know? It doesn't have a style. It looks like an avatar from the metaverse, from Zuckerberg. So it's frustrating. But again, it's better than that, of course, you know, but it just gives me that vibe. Usually Disney cannot animate African American people or people of color without the character looking like people like. I guess that's true. I mean, didn't they make also another one that was called... it was about like a black Mexican, maybe, girl? There was like... Encanto, maybe. Encanto. But yeah, I saw that movie, like a bit of it when I was on a plane. And to me, I was just kind of so annoyed by the expressions. The expressions were so exaggerated. I was getting like a fucking aneurysm, dude. It's beautiful, it's well done, you know, but the expressions, the characters, it's just grinding against my brain. I don't know, it's just making me feel weird. But it's so well done, you know, it's amazingly done. They're so talented. I wouldn't, you know, not say that because it's just true. It's really good. They translated the 2D style of Lupin very well in 3D emo. They're really beautiful on their own merits. Interesting. Colombian, okay. The movie was very mid. Okay. Coco, also I heard good things about it. Like, pretty much I've heard good things about every Pixar movie. But it just like, I don't know, the style of these movies, they look similar to me. Aside from the story. They just kind of like gel in a blob to me. And I'm like, okay, I've seen Wall-E, I've seen Up. I don't know why I would watch it. Like, I've seen Ratatouille also. I think that was kind of cool. Alucard, ciao! Welcome back, dude. Encanto was a good movie. The character design was a little spazzy, but then other Pixar gem, Coco, was masterfully executed. Yeah, also I guess, you know, another thing that I find a little bit formulaic is the fact that these movies always have like a little bit of a moral, you know. So I like stuff that is a little bit more unpredictable, I suppose, you know. I want to see stuff that is weird, you know, stuff that is a little bit more unpredictable, you know. So I feel like I can formulate the typical Pixar movie, you know. Okay, so let's do the hand, the arm. This fucking soundtrack is going fucking hard. See how I'm putting a little bit of the bone here? This is a weird perspective for sure, because it's trying to go more towards the camera. It might be a little bit difficult to get it right. Yeah, I don't know, like to me... Dice! Yo! Welcome back. The thing that I love about 2D animation is the fact that also I find magical the fact that you can draw some stuff in 2D on a flat piece of paper, you know, and it looks like something that is real, an approximation of something that is real. And I find it, even though it's my job and I should be saturated and used to it, I just find it like mesmerizing. Like, what the fuck? How is this? How the fuck is this working? To me, it's just like, because yeah, you know, like, okay, you could say the same for paintings, of course, you know, logically, yes. But because it's animation, it just has that more of a, I don't know, I just feel incredulous and that this stuff feels, kind of becomes alive in a way. But I can expect a video game, you know, in 3D to do that with different degrees of success, depending on what it's trying to do, you know, the art style and whatever. Okay, it's gonna be probably out of the picture. And I guess we can put the a little bit of the tree here. So yeah, animation to me, it's kind of like black magic, even if I do it. Damn, dude, this drum and bass. My god. Psycho, yo, Psychopop. In the Flash. Supposedly Coco is the most successful animated movie in Mexico now? Really? A good Colombian movie, watch El Son que me toque en ballo. Bailo? Bailo or ballo? La La Land? But what is La La Land? Is that like a musical? I don't like musicals, by the way. I never enjoyed musicals. Never enjoyed musicals. You're a 3D artist? Well, if you're a 3D artist, let me tell you that you're a fucking genius. I don't even know how the fuck... My how do you say, like, my critique, quote unquote, is more about the fact that... It's more about the fact that in big, like, companies, the reason why they use 3D is because they reach a point where they can kind of do assets and they can rig them to reuse them, right? So when it comes to like an actual, like a single creator or like a small group, I find it like, what is this music? To me, like, it's because I know how fucking insane it is to model something and to rig it. So I'm talking about the actual moment where you're like creating a thing, you know, like the inception. It's such an insane amount of skills that is required, and I'm not even able to do that. That aspect is black magic to me, because 3D, making something in 3D or drawing something, doing the thing in 3D objectively requires way more skills. There is no doubt about that, because you can approximate something in a drawing, you know? You can approximate that and probably succeed, you know? Maybe not really super well. But in 3D, because you have all the angles, it's like, it's a nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare. But it's different when like a company like Pixar does it for many, many years. And the reason why they do it mainly is because they want to save on money, you know, because it's easier to create assets and then move them around, of course, masterfully, because they do it super well. But for me personally, when I see something made from like a big corporation, I can feel that there's a certain degree of reaching a point of like optimization, where it's like, okay, It's really well done, but they've done this before. They have all these assets, these pre-made assets. You can do the same with animation, you know, because everything has to be kind of authentic all the time. So to me, it's like a different approach, you know, and I'm more moved by that than something in 3D. But like I said, you know, I can appreciate more something that is done by someone who is on their own, rather than a big corporation that uses 3D as an optimization process, you know, because the reason why they do stuff like that at Pixar is because it's optimization, you know. They rig everything, they have prototypes of stuff, they blah, blah, blah. To me, that's less impressive than nowadays watching a crazy animated movie, you know? Whatever animated in 2D. I'm more impressed by the animations from Attack on Titan when the characters like flip around, do crazy shit, than the background being like 3D environments. They have a slapped on texture on them. You know, when I see like the town, you know, where they fight, and you see that it's clearly like a 3D place and they move around, I'm more impressed by the character doing crazy flips in 2D than the fake, quote-unquote, fake 3D background. Because I know that the 3D background is not drawn every frame. It's a 3D space, like in a game. So when I see something like that, I'm more like, damn, I would love to play that. And then I realize, fuck, I can't play it because it's just an anime, right? So it's like, I don't like when they use 3D like that. Even in Attack on Titan, when you see the Titans, sometimes they look amazing because they're like made in 2D. Sometimes, instead, they use 3D as a crutch. And when I see that, it's like, okay, I see what you're trying to do, but at that point, I want to play it as a game rather than watch it. You know what I mean? Like, it's frustrating. And I feel like many times in Attack on Titan specifically, they kind of fail to integrate 3D and 2D because they're two styles that don't really gel together. Yes, you can do it really well. You can do some hybrids. Like, for example, if you watch Princess Mononoke, in Princess Mononoke, they used for the first time 3D backgrounds. But in actuality, it was not a 3D background. It was basically like a mesh. Like, let's say that the deer, you know, with the hunter, the protagonist, he's going through this forest, right? So they were able to basically create a 3D fake mesh of the forest and then apply this kind of like a weird... I believe they were able to do like some photogrammetry or some shit like that. So it was so crazy. And it looked anime, but without looking 3D. I don't even remember how they did it, but it was just like mesmerizing, you know? But not because it looks realistic, right? But because it looks like it's animated. So when the hybrid between animation, 2D animation and 3D is well done, and it doesn't look like 3D because it's hiding, you know, like they are good at hiding the fact that it's just a 3D asset so that it feels authentic. When I see something like that, I love it, you know, because it feels authentic, even though they use 3D technically. And so, for instance, you know, you could say, okay, let's take another example. There's an anime called Steam Boy. I don't know if you guys saw Steam Boy. It's really impressive how it's done, but it uses 3D as a crutch, you know, so a lot of the scenes that are spectacular, they use a lot of 3D. So you know that cathedral right there, that train, is not drawn by hand, you know, it's just a 3D asset that is moving, and they lower the frame rate so that it looks like it's drawn, but you can tell that it's not drawn, you know, you can tell that it's artificial. And so the whole movie has a lot of these very intricate scenes, you know, with changing cameras, but it doesn't it just feels like a artificial, you know, it just feels like a PlayStation game from PlayStation 3, I don't know. I feel also like Ni no Kuni has some, they use, you know, a mix between anime and also 3D. I think it's mainly, you know, 3D cell shaded, right? Cell shaded is cell shading is a pretty typical technique, right? And so many games now use that. Even like, of course, Breath of the Wild, all those games, they use that. And it's overused, honestly. But, for instance, in Breath of the Wild, instead of just doing the cell shading, they actually did a a very, very customized engine that makes stuff look as if it was like a watercolor thing. And so that's another thing, right? Where it's trying even more to look like actual animation, like you're actually painting something. And to me, that feels more, it moves me more. I feel like I'm looking at art more than it would be just a plain 3D background. So that's what I like about it, you know? Because otherwise, you know, just let me play this game. Because I see something in 3D that is super complex. It doesn't make me feel too much. It actually makes me feel like I want to play and move around in that environment, right? It's almost frustrating. Let me see. This music is so creepy, dude. The fuck? But yeah, I would say that, with that said, please don't get it wrong, you know? I feel like 3D artists, they are, like I said, 2D art, you can do an approximation. I'm still amazed by the fact that something in 2D can look like something that makes sense. I'm just kind of like amazed by it. It's just a bunch of lines. And I'm like, how is this actually a thing that you can say, oh, that's a thing, but you say it's just a bunch of lines? It's like, what the fuck? It's a 2D plane where you put some lines and somehow it resembles something, right? But with 3D stuff, the amount of skills you need to model something in 3D is objectively way more a higher skill ceiling than 2D. Everybody can kind of do a thing in 2D and be like, okay, that's a person, you know? Imagine doing that in 3D. It's like you need so much skills to just know how to use the program. Everybody can fucking use a pen, right? It's just mind-blowing. And trust me, I tried, because I used Maya, I used Blender. Blender is better, to be honest. Maya was a shit show. I used also Cinema 4D. I used 3 main programs, and I was like, my god, dude, I just wanna choke myself. So I hope that clears what I'm thinking. I feel like people that do 3D, I don't even know how they do it. I have no idea. I've done some 3D on my own, but I just can't. I just find it overwhelmingly difficult. But again, you know, if a whole group of people that do that for many years, you know, they're used to it, they have a well-oiled engine that works on 3D stuff, you can optimize it, you know, so it becomes easier. Same for games. Want to see the painting of Japanese samurai? What? Have you watched Delicious in Dungeons, the Netflix anime series? I've seen I've seen it, but I've not seen the anime. I saw like a preview, kind of like trailer thingy. Best song, Don't At Me. Yo, Naima, what's up? Why did you delete the message? As of P suits sheds because it's about Italian culture and stuff. Well, honestly, yeah, maybe, but I don't feel very Italian, even though I'm 100% Italian. I am not very typical Italian, I would say. Aside from the fact that I eat pizza and pasta. Yeah, Lies of P is really good. It's really good. I would agree. It's worth it. It's worth the price. Maybe not $60, but it's really good. It's also not super short. But no, I never played it in Naima. I saw a lot of speedruns. I want to play it at some point. I just want to feel how it... I just want to get my ass destroyed by the game. Because there's a bunch of bosses that are crazy. And I enjoy Sekiro, you know? So I feel like I'm going to enjoy Lies of P. It's a mix between Sekiro and Bloodborne. So I think that all those long videos are comprised of hand-drawn scenes. Every pen stroke manually plays. Absolutely incredible. Kariba, you're talking about... What are you talking about specifically? Wait, Shaz, have you watched Mamoru Oishi films? Angel's Egg, yes, I watched Angel's Egg. I haven't watched Red Spectacles, and also, but I've never heard of it. Jin Raw, I know what it is, but I never watched it. So I need to watch that. But Angel's Egg, it was a fucking trip, dude. Holy shit, I don't even know what to say. Angel's Egg was like Tamago no... What's it called? I watched it. I had a super mega trip, dude. I was Wow. You don't even have to take drugs, dude. Let me see. So baffling. Oh shit, it's kind of late. I need to talk a little bit lower. It's so baffling that all those long videos are. Yeah. So Khalib, I don't know exactly what you're talking about specifically. Let me see. I love animation. I really want to get it as much as I can. I'm mesmerized by the fact that you can capture any emotion, image, or anything the human mind can come up with in something anyone can see and hear. I also feel like it's kind of weird and magical. To put your imagination to something everyone can see is amazing. Yeah, I also find the style. Okay, let me check the empanada messages in a moment. But I just wanted to say that I find anime to be really fascinating, for the reason that, you know, anime tends to simplify many things, you know, and so when you compare it to Disney, you might say, well, you know, anime is more simple, you know, but to me, if you like put a lot of detail, you know, like you put excessive detail, you make it as similar to real life as possible, it is impressive, certainly, but at the same time, you're kind of like getting closer and closer to reality, right? Like you're chasing the real expressions that exist in the real world, right? But at the same time, isn't it even more kind of like, because if you think about it, you know, you're trying to get closer and closer to a thing, so you're kind of like getting closer, you know, but what about instead using simplification to show something? So stylization of something, I find even more amazing. You can use less lines, you can simplify a face, and it still look like a face. And anime, I wouldn't say that anime is always simple, you know, there's stuff that is pretty well done. It's not super detailed maybe, or super animated like in super granular way, you know, but to me, the fact that even with the approximation and simplification of anime, it exactly gives you, you know, the idea of what you're looking at. It conveys the emotion. It shows you what is happening. It conveys the motion, you know, and the characters don't have to like overly emote, you know, to show like every fucking fold of the mouth and eye move, you know, like it's more simplified. But the fact that it's so effective, even with being less hyper realistic, and it still works, and you can exactly identify the emotions of the characters, to me, I find black magic. Like I find that to me is just like you're working with less, and you still are effective in doing that. You're abstracting more from the real world, but you still obtain the same result, you know? So the gift of simplification, I find it super fascinating. And I find, in a way, it's almost like two things that are equally difficult, right? Because on one hand, you're putting more effort to make it more look lifelike, right? So you're putting more effort to make it look like lifelike. But then, you know, you're getting closer to be lifelike, so you can identify it more easily and say, okay, this looks like a real person, you know, because it moves exactly like that. But then on the other hand, you have to kind of remove information, but still convey the same emotion, you know? So it's crazy, right? Like you're making an anime, you're making something like that, and you have less lines, you know, you have less details, but you need to still convey the same emotion. So you have less to work with, but you still succeed, you know, you're Studio Ghibli, you're whatever anime you like, you know? They're able to convey the same thing, but with less stuff. And removing, I feel like sometimes is more difficult than adding. So, I don't know. I feel like the two worlds, these two ideas, they can be similar. You know, on one hand you add to get to a result. On one hand you remove to get to the same result. So, they're both really interesting ways of seeing. Let me see. Individual artists are most of the time the most impressive one because of the passion contained within. Of course. For example, this guy called Loic Pix did a short Berserk film. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? I saw the other day. The dude is doing like Berserk 1997. He's amazing. Yes, I put a like and I said this fucking mind-blowing. So yeah, I completely agree. I saw that with the skeletons. Amazing. I feel like he used some 3D with the skeleton, but it's really well hidden, you know? But yeah, 3D is the biggest blessing and curse. Yes, if you use it well, you can reach incredible heights. Absolutely, yeah. I like when 3D is more stylized as well, honestly. A game with a great mix of 2D and 3D is Disco Elysium. I heard only amazing things about that game. Can you describe to me what the game is about? Because to me it feels like a point and click kind of investigation kind of thing, but I don't really understand what it's about. I'm just kind of confused. She says all art requires a huge baseline for skill. No need to say when it's harder than the other emo. I will still say that 3D is harder to learn, especially from scratch, because again, everybody can kind of draw something and even say, okay, that's artistic, you know, that's a bird, like, but that looks kind of abstract. Well, you know, it's abstract, so you're like, okay, you know, that's an abstract bird. It's you know, has a value for being abstract and weird. But if you do something in 3D, it's like you're gonna be like with a cube, and then you add some meshes, and it's like, what the fuck is this? It's so hard to make something look good in 3D. You know, with a pencil, you can make something like, oh, look at this. You know, this is like an eye. You know, even if it looks weird, you can say, well, it's kind of abstract. You can even fucking on a painting, you can shit on a painting and be like, okay, this is like, you know, particles in space. But with 3D, good luck. So that's why I find it super difficult. That's of P is so good. It is super good. A lot of quality in that game. The one I'm talking about is fight between Guts and Griffith. It's really cool. Oh, you're not talking about that one. Can I link it? It's 1 minute and 30 seconds. Send it to me on Discord. Okay, so type !! Discord in the chat, and you get the Discord invite, so you can send me a DM. So I'll check it out next time we can talk about it. Okay, let me just finish up here. So I'm not super convinced about this hand. Let me just check Millennial's hand a little bit better, and I want a screenshot. Let me see. Okay. But she's kind of fucked up. Really weird. This grafting kind of skin, grafted skin or whatever. I mean, this hand looks pretty good. Maybe the perspective needs to be kind of tweaked. I like it. Okay, let's do the face. I'm gonna do it on a different layer. Like this. Alright, so her lips are kind of open, just a bit. She's gonna talk, of course. So the nose, I feel like okay, let me fix up this face. Cheekbones are a little bit too pronounced. Yeah, hold on. I also find fascinating the fact that I'm kind of taking something that's 3D and I'm trying to make something, you know, 2D. It's kind of interesting. It's an interesting process. Because it will never be like the 3D counterpart, but that's the cool thing about it, you know, that it's gonna be my interpretation of it. But I feel like some features need to be addressed. Let's see. Naima says, wait, they give, no, wait, Own You says, they give you an OP weapon at the beginning of Lies of P now, so it's not that hard. Emo? Really? Like a new update? Fucking speedrunners are gonna love that. So Naima says, in anime, I think artists mostly focus on the eyes of the characters to convey emotions. True, yeah. There are videos on YouTube, I do that too. There are videos, so in this case with the millennia, I guess we can do that. What song is this? It's called Heaven Pierce Her. Heaven Pierce Her. People that create the world serpent from God of War, from a sphere with all the details. Holy shit. Yeah, stuff like that is really, really mind-blowing. Blender. Yeah, Blender is the best one, honestly. Yeah, Blender has been so much better than any other 3D programs. And it's fucking free, bro. It's fucking free. It's amazing, dude. I find it to be the best one that I learned. Like, the more easy to learn. So, okay. Disco Elysium, it's a detective RPG. Most of the game is about investigating a murder. But your character gets so drunk he even forgets everything about himself and the world. How do you kind of like convey that in the puzzle solving? Do you keep tabs for him on what you're doing? I thought it was really a fun conversation. No, don't worry, Empanada. Don't worry, that was an awesome conversation. Some harsher critics called it a visual novel, but it's an RPG. Why is it an RPG? Can you level up some stats? Do you have enemies? Sent you DM, the one with the very weeby PFP. PFP, wait, I heard of that before. Profile picture, right? I think that's what it means. Heaven Pierce Her is the name of the artist, not the band, or the name of the song. Oh, sorry. Order. It's called the song. Order. The main character hears voices from the different parts of his personality. Fun conversation, not combat. You have skills, you can level up. Fun conversation, not combat. You have skills, you can level to talk. Sekiro, are you okay? Okay. Japanese ramen. I guess I had like a similar one, because my girlfriend did it similar. I don't remember what it was missing that we didn't have, but I really enjoyed it. I applied for the University of Bologna. Sei italiano. If everything goes as planned, I will be in Italy. No, wait, so you're not Italian. You want to go to Italy? That's amazing. Bologna is not too far from here, by the way. No, that's amazing. What did they do there? What my father actually he got his degree in Bologna for he got a degree in I don't know how to translate it. Political science. Back in the 70s or 80s, probably 70s. I don't know if I want to keep the teeth showing. Yeah, Sekiro, good night. Thank you for being here. Should save, by the way. Let me see if I have a better image of the scars. Her nose is kind of curvy here. Looks good though. She has more scars on this side here. It's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up, bro. No, I'm an international student. I will be studying political science. Dude! That's what my father did. No wonder why, because Bologna, as far as my father told me, it's one of the best. Dude, my father is a professor of political science. Ordinary professor, which is even higher degree. Huge nerd. Yeah, it's interesting. Interesting subject. Okay, let's see how this looks. Well, let me save first of all. I need to pee. I need to pee. Dude! Yeah, right? It's crazy. The world is small. Small world after all. Okay, so I really like it. I feel like I need to change a little bit of the mouth. Just a little bit. Soundtrack is fire. Disco Elysium is kind of like a visual novel, but you can make different parts of your psyche stronger than others. Okay, so for example, you can internalize a thought and become racist, or level up your visual calculus to trace the path of a crashed car. What the fuck? So, fuck that. you know, soy boy, like simple, low IQ, pressing the button to go investigation mode like in Witcher and other games. Fuck that noise. This is next level, dude. It's crazy. Alex, yo! Thank you! Looking great, yeah. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. This fucking weirdo Italian. But thank you. Thank you. I'm getting red. Let's see. Wait, will you repeat the same drawing on the head each frame, or will you redraw each individual scar for every frame? Well, no, because in this case, Alex Evening. No, wait. Alex Evening. What the fuck? There's another Alex in the chat, but it's just Alex, and it says Evening Shaz. I was like, Alex Evening? Hello, Alex. What's up? What time is it in your area? Yeah, I guess maybe from America it would be. Well, no, wait, evening. So no, it could be that you're not from America, unless you think that evening is after 6. Technically, it would be after 6, right? The Alex is there spreading. Is it your first time here? Welcome, dude. So in this case, you know, because the scene is not. This scene is not like moving too much, because it's more like a mood kind of shot, right? Because the scene is not moving too much, it's not gonna change with every frame, but the... Thank you again, Alex. What is gonna change is more like the mouth, you know? Stuff like that is gonna change. Hold on, I need to rise up the face. So that's the only thing that I'm gonna redraw, basically, is the mouth. So let's do that. Let's kind of like test it. We were here a couple of weeks ago. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's put the mouth on a different layer. Let's take all of this, call it scene Melania. Just random words, doesn't matter. And let's separate her, just putting her here. Good. Okay, now we put the mouth on a different layer. Let's call it the mouth. M. Here, let's put Ma as Millennium. And this arm, let's put it behind as hand. Okay. So for the mouth, let's do a different frame, so we can see how it looks when it's closed. Yes, I'm gonna redraw the mouth almost completely, I guess. It's a little kind of weird because it's slanted, but... Damn, this fretless bass, dude. The outro kill is still just made by one guy, Hakita. Huh. I mean, a lot of people do with music. They are one guy. It's pretty common nowadays. Still impressive though. He also does most of the animation and level design of the game. What? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. That's insane. It would be an actual nightmare to draw. It would be an actual nightmare to model. I wonder if some From Software takes their own 3D models from the character creation, and then from that they sculpt. I mean, they do that for NPCs. That's always a thing. But then I would say that they do maybe that for characters like fucking, I don't know, Godric, Melania, and then they sculpt like a more interesting and original face, you know, from it. Alex, how is he living in the future? I won the lottery. 16 Celsius, Jesus. It's kind of cold. I mean, you know. I need to pee. Okay, let's see how this mouth looks. Okay, so I feel like we need to put some transitions. Hold on. It's really hard to do realistic lips, because if I have to do them like simple, you know, it's just like kind of like this, you know. If you want to do like a mouth that is open, you do like this, you know. You need to do it like grinning. Oh shit. Like this, you know. Usually when I need to simplify like a woman's mouth, I would do like this. Maybe. Maybe it's a little bit too... I like that. Simplified. But when it's more complex, it's a little bit tricky. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Okay, so let's do an intermediate. How the other name I don't have to say it. Intermediate frame. Where it's starting to kind of close. See? Works. Let's do another mouth. Let's do one that is a little bit more kind of like an O. You never know. So I guess for starters you can kind of deform it. So this is just a sketch. We can do that. Now the O tends to protrude a little bit forward. Just a little bit. So yeah, like that. And then the opening is like a little bit lower. And the lips kind of perk up just a bit more. Kind of like that. As far as I know. See? I waited for so long for this animation to come out. God damn it. There's a hidden depth menu for more exaggerated and involved options in the character creator menu. Or like a hidden kind of control. Maybe use that and then clean it up by sculpting anything else. Good point, yeah. One of those things that is way harder in 2D. Like once you sculpt and rig that, you're pretty much done. Yeah, that's the thing. The rigging and sculpting. I mean, getting there though, it's it's such a nightmare. I don't know. Like I said, you know, I would say that they're both skillful things. You know, it's just like fascinating for both things. Got a ball, says Alex. Been fun talking to the OG of the Souls community. Oh my god, dude. Don't give up, skeletons. Dude, thank you. Thank you so much. Sounds about right. Google says 28. Where you are, Alex? Huh. But where are you, broadly speaking? Later, Shazzy-kun. Thank you, man. See you soon, okay? Okay, so I feel like I want to, let me see. Also, we should have a mouth for the teeth, you know, when she says like a C. So for that, what I usually do is I elongate the sides. Show a little bit more the teeth. But I tend to make it like I'm kind of more squished, the mouth. Kind of like that. Or, let me think about it. Well, also the upper lip kind of goes lower. Yeah, kind of like that. You don't want to put too much detail though, because otherwise it looks a little bit weird. Also, the O needs to move a little bit more to the right. Because when it goes a ooh, see, like it goes a little bit forward. Okay, I'd say that I'm pretty happy. Let's give it just a little bit of a shading on this part of the costume. kind of like that. Let's color the leaves. Why not? Oh wait, I need to adjust the neck. So, chair. I'm gonna do the chair real quick, and then another BG behind it. I guess what the stream is gonna be just this. Definitely. I need to go to pee. Be right back. Yeah, because we've been going on for almost 2 hours and a half, so we can finish at 3 hours. I think it's fair. Yeah, color is gonna be amazing. Can't wait. I'll be right back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Another Sekiro parody? No. No thanks. I already worked on that too many hours, man. I mean, if they made a DLC, I would have done maybe some addition. Maybe. Maybe not. Also, I'm not like a big fan of original characters. Aside from the one for my parodies, usually because they're kind of simple. I mean, I don't care too much about about original characters unless like me, like, how can I say it? Like the fact that I use myself as the character, it's just kind of like it's a choice like any other, you know? Just like, I do it more because I feel like it's what I'm used to, I suppose, you know? Not because I particularly have a reason to do it. Alright. So let's do the chair, the throne thingy. So I think I have a picture of the chair only. Yes. This one, look. Good screenshot. So let me take a good look at it. Doke. Like this. I'm helping myself by using these guidelines. There's like an inside part here. Wait. Kind of. My brain is lagging. Hold on. Yes. Correct. I mean, maybe I'm putting too much detail, but there's just a little bit of it. There's protruding, just a bit. Come on, dude, you're too kind. Okay, so there's like a emblem here that goes like this. Kind of have to put it in perspective. Okay, so there's like this sneaky thing. Goes like this. Then like this. Okay. So my lines are not very precise, but you know, by going and going until I get it right, I guess it works. Keep hatching at it. No, hacking. How do you say it? Like with a hatchet until I get what I want. Let's simplify like that. Okay. Hacking away at it. Yeah. Let me see. Makes the experience feel similar and accurate with the OC, with how it goes for most of our playthroughs. I guess in my case, you know, when I do my parodies, I use my character as my experience, and it might not overlap with other people, you know, say, oh, I use the same weapon, but it doesn't really change as much, you know, like what it has to kind of make, what it needs to convey as the general idea of what someone experiences, you know, in terms of the situations they encounter, rather than saying, oh, my character looked like that and did that, or rather had those abilities, or you leveled up in a certain way compared to another way. It's more like experiencing, you know, the game and what it has to offer for everybody, kind of like hinging on the things that are common for every playthrough for me. That's what I'm trying to do, basically. Kind of, those are the main things that I take into consideration. Maybe I specialize a bit more in the, when I do like a second parody, I tend to specialize more in specific things that happen, or things you discover, or abilities you, yeah, more or less I try to make it as relatable as possible without going too much into the specifics. Yeah. Okay, so this part here has some carvings. We go like this, more or less. And then we're gonna do the other side. Like that, and then going down. Boom. So there's a little bit of a statue here, like a weird kind of weird statue. Let's do that. How are you into? No, I'm not into it too much. No, I don't care too much. I do have I got it for like super cheap at the time, a Mass Effect 2 collector's edition, which is amazing. It has like a comic inside. I think I spent 15 euros, like $15. Steel book with like a comic book inside and manual with stuff and art book. It's just amazing how much stuff is in it. Other than that, I don't have many. Like, I can tell you all the games that I have physical here, even though maybe some of them are missing. Oh, for PC, of course, I have a lot more. Not a lot, but there's some more PS4, GameCube. But here I have Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Painkiller Limited Black Edition, okay. Deus Ex Mankind Divided, Deus Ex Human Revolution, The Witcher 3, Black and White 2, Mafia, Far Cry, Max Payne 3, Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto Episodes from Liberty City, I think it's called, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I also had 3. I bought it back in the day, but I lost it. I think I lost the game. I'm pretty sure. I still have the map though, for some reason. Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 1, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness. Oh my god, this fucking game, dude. What a piece of trash. Battlefield Bad Company 2, Bioshock 2. I don't even like too much Bioshock 2, but I have it. Battlefield 3, Limited Edition. That one was amazing. And last, Star Wars Jedi Outcast. That one was amazing. Amazing game. I played so much, dude. I was super into it. Because the physics of the lightsaber were fucking amazing. I feel like they're still unmatched by even the newer games. Especially, you know, especially the first one compared to even like Jedi Academy. I love the first one even more than Jedi Academy. Because Jedi Academy was like kind of very similar to the first one. It didn't add too much. I mean, add some stuff, but the graphics were pretty good. Basically similar. Basically the same. I was expecting like an upgrade, you know, in many ways, but it was kind of like more of the same. The first one was mind-blowing. I used to download so many mods for that. I had so many mods to use Dark Mode. There's a little statue here. I don't even know what it is exactly about. Looks like this. Whatever it is. Okay, I don't need to do the rest because it's behind her. A little bit of the tree here, I guess. Music is amazing, by the way. Music is fire. Okay, so here there are some notches in the wood. Yo, DK, I'm listening to the Ultra Kill soundtrack. It's kind of fire. Wait, let me redo this. Kind of weird, but I do this. How are you, DK? Welcome back. DK, have you ever played Bioshock? Jazzer, yo, hi Matt. The first time I see you working on your animation. Thank you, dude. So cool. Have you ever used the same software you learned with another one? No, I always use this one since I was like, since 2006 or something like that. It's crazy, but yeah, I always use this one. And yeah, I feel like it's all I need, honestly. Yeah, it crashes sometimes, but it's not a big deal. I save often, and I reset the program. I open it and close it again. Usually that avoids crashes. But I also save on different files all the time, which it's something that everybody should do, honestly, to have separate files and not lose your progress in case there's any kind of problem, you know. So what if I move this a little bit lower and I show the carving here like this, because it looks kind of cool, and I go like this, boom, give it a little bit of an edge. What is this carry on music? And then now there's a flower here, apparently. Okay, so two small and one like this. Then a smaller one. Right? Kind of. I played Bioshock, pretty good games. You played all of them. I would say my favorite will be Infinite, but I kind of reevaluated the first one. The second one, I don't know. The music is so low volume. But yeah, what have you been doing tonight, dude? Have you played Ultra Kill, by the way? I played the demo. It's kind of cool. It is kind of cool. Very technical. Hold on, let me just tilt this like this so it's easier to finish up, because I can at least do the yeah, like that. I can probably just copy the same and then I kind of modify it, do like a symmetrical thing, though it doesn't really match too well. Hold on. Okay, so I can remove this. Boom. That's why I'm not a PC gamer. What do you mean? In regard to what? Mac, what's up? Thank you. Been drinking delicious cider and vodka. Jesus. Sounds yummy though. Staring at my main menu screen of my PS5, lost as to what to play. Man. If I had time to play at the moment, I would honestly be paralyzed with so many choices that I have. But yeah, if I would have time to play just out of nowhere now, I think I would continue hard mode on Rebirth. That's fucking awesome. I would play... Maybe I will continue God of War, because I never finished it. Okay, let's see. I would play... I wanna play... What I wanna play? Maybe I would try Helldivers since everybody's talking about it. Maybe it's fun. I would play RE4 Remake. I would love to play that. That's for sure. Hold on, this stupid... Okay, like this. Metro, I played the first two. I haven't played Exodus. Is it called Exodus? I think so. I think it's called Exodus. Ooh, that's sax. Saxophone. What other games? There's so many, I can't fucking... You bought it the other day. How much did you pay for it? Because I bought it for a friend recently. But you're on PlayStation, I suppose? My backlog of games is stupid. I don't have a lot of backlog of games. I tend to play all of them. Even fucking Control. I was not even much into it, but I still finished it. So yeah, I tend to finish all the games that I get. Usually. Some of them eventually I finish them. I don't buy a lot of stuff. I would play, there you go, I would play Armored Core 6. For sure. I would play Armored Core 6. Lies of P. Maybe Baldur's Gate 3, but I doubt. It's not too much for me. Oh, another one another thing that I would like to play is the Far Harbor DLC for Fallout 4. I never got to play it. I heard it's really good. Okay, so we're basically done with the chair. So what I want to do here is to tilt it. Oh wait, fuck. I'm gonna take this decoration. This one sucks, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna take this decoration as well. There you go. Oh wait, need to put more detail here. Okay. One that I wanted to play, but I didn't buy it, was Soma. Heard really good things about. Oh, another one that I want to play is fuck's sake, what is it called? The Forbidden City, the one about. Wait, let me continue this one because it actually occupies more space. I think it's called the Forbidden City or something. It's about like a city where if someone commits a sin, everybody's turned into gold. It's like kind of like indie game, I guess. It was like a Skyrim mod that was turned into an actual game or something like that. Really cool idea. I don't know if you've heard about that. To play too much FromSoft. Okay guys, we're almost done, so I'm gonna go pretty soon. Let's play a song. Oh wait, it's still going, the soundtrack. Holy shit. We're almost done though. Israel, what's up? No idea what you're talking about, but sounds interesting. The Forgotten City, I think it's called. The Greek themed one. I think it's Roman. Empanada. I think it's Roman. Yeah, I don't know why it paused. Sorry. Do I have Baldur's Gate 3? No, I don't have it. But I know that it's amazing. $20 on the PS4, which comes with a PS5 version upgrade. Shit! Really? That's awesome. Get AC6 on sale, Shad's good, but you finish it in like 9 hours? Really? Wow. Okay, yeah, I definitely want to get it, you know, and I think it's been out for a while now, so it's gonna be probably pretty cheap. So, I heard it's really good though, really fun. With the DLCs came out for, what are the DLCs about? Are missions or just skins or stuff that I don't care? But Empanada, what is called the game? Is it like, so DK maybe can look it up. Maybe he likes it. Okay. Alright. So now we take all of this shit, we tilt it, and we can do something like this, just to accentuate the perspective. And that should be good. So now we delete what it was here. We make it a little bit transparent. A lot, actually. So that we're not distracted by it. Ivan, thank you. Ivan. Dong, 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 dong. Damn it. Bit of shading here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. The Forgotten City, okay, yeah. AC6 plays like anime, it's cool, okay. DLCs for AC6. I wonder what they are. Sekiro, you were, wait, I thought you were sleeping. Wait, 18 the T-Bat kicked in, I have not fallen asleep, okay. What the fuck? For Harbor is a DLC in Fallout 4, but not sure what the other lot were. We heard the Samurai Warriors for OST. I think you probably suggested it one time and we played it. But definitely send it to me if you want in the suggestions. Oh, Alan Wake 2. Yeah, that's why I was like, what the fuck? There's no DLC as far as I know, you know? Alan Wake 2, that's another one I want to play, definitely. But I think it's on PC, it's on the Epic Game Store, which I don't like. I don't want to endorse. I don't like the Epic Game Store, fuck that. Is it coming to Steam anytime soon? Realm, what's up? Okay, we're done, except for just a little bit of stuff in the background, just a tiny bit of, hold on. Thank you, Alex. Epic founded it and it would have been made without them. So that it's coming to Steam. Oh. Play it on PS5? I guess I'll play it on PS5 then. Oh, wait. No. Hold on. Lol. I can even fucking play it on my computer. Doesn't even matter. Because I have a 1080 Ti. Which is a great graphics card, but it doesn't play that game because for whatever reason that it doesn't make any sense. It needs a I don't even know what it's called. Like the 1080 Ti, it's a Pascal card, and doesn't have the ability to kind of like, just like it doesn't have RTX, it can't do the stuff that is required to run Alan Wake. So even if I wanted, I couldn't. So I guess I'll play it on PS5 when I find it for cheap. Because it's an amazing game as far as I know. I mean, I love the first one. It was interesting. I didn't like too much Control, to be honest. Wasn't very impressed with it. I mean, yeah, it has some cool stuff, but I don't know. I finished it, you know, it was fun, but there's some couple of memorable moments, you know, but I was expecting more, to be honest. I don't know if you guys play that. I feel like it's a little bit overhyped. Would you rather fight a Deathclaw or Super Mutant? I guess Super Mutant. It's kinda mid. So yeah, PS5 I guess would be where I would play it. With no other choices. Man, this soundtrack is insane. It's actually showing gameplay of Overkill. Sorry, Ultra Kill. Dual pistol fucking stabbing. With explosions everywhere. Man, this game is crazy. I mean, the graphics are kind of rough. I mean, I know that it's on purpose, but they kind of like blind my vision. I played Persona 5 and I loved it. Fucking loved it. Okay, so let me save. Let's just add something in the background. Let's just add where we see some empty space, a little bit of something like a root that is moving around like this. Some leaves, because of course. Shit. Okay. Like that. Let's add some other terrain. Let's add some roots that are snowy, just like that. A bit more terrain, and here we can put some more vines moving around, shit like that. Well, hold on. It's better to give a more interesting angle. Just like that. Cool. A little bit of a pebble. Also, there's petals. Okay, so one last detail is some leaves falling down. Let's do that too. So I guess I'll go with this. Let's do a little bit of an animation of leaves falling down. Holy shit, thank you for the sub. Got a question, what would you recommend of advice? Wait, what would... Hey, got a question, what would you recommend of advice would you give to someone wanting to learn animation? That's a very broad question, but what is the thing that worries you the most? The thing that I suppose I ask you, you know, what is the thing that makes you find it more difficult to grasp? You're like, ooh, if I started to animate, what is the thing that I feel like I'm more clueless, you know? I ask you. One piece of skirt, cheese in the background. What? Send it to you, Shaz. Via Discord. I got my phone charging, so I didn't see. Because usually I get the notification on Discord, but for next time I'll check it out. I'll put it on. You gotta go? Okay, don't worry, man. Thank you so much for being here, Empanada. I really appreciate it. Let me just see what you said here. There's actually a lot of reason for the graphics of Overkill. The machines process everything in lower detail so they can be faster in the movement and decision making. That's hilarious. I love that. Fucking love that. Okay, so we're basically done, guys. This is the last thing. It's just a real quick thing. How long the video would be and the amount of frames that are needed. So you're asking yourself how long the video you want to make will be and how many frames you will need. Is that what you're asking? But yeah, Empanada, dude, have a good night, okay? Thank you so much for being here. I think I can do another frame here just to connect the two. Maybe it will work. Let's see. Kind of winging it. Kind of like rotating in a weird way. I guess more like this. Yeah. Okay. So let's give this a movement on a line. We're almost done, guys. And let's make it go from here, let's say, where it starts. Let's make it go like this. See, this is the path, the guide path you can give to stuff to make it go down a line. And then you basically, sorry, I need to zoom back because I can see shit. Let's give this a black stroke so it's easier to see. Let's put it on the guide layer, and now to the leaf, give it a movement with a what's it called? Sync snap. Okay, so now the leaf should go down this path, be anchored to it. See, like it's staying on the path. So now if I do this, you can see that the leaf is going down the path, right? Good. Right, so now we have one leaf here. Let's go back to the first frame. You can see that it's going down. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so now we have, how many frames do we have here? We have a total of 100 frames. Let's do 100. Thank you for the sub. Let's do 100 frames, okay? 100. Maybe this one could start at 50. Maybe this one to the side could start at 25. Maybe this one can start at 75. We have a randomized kind of falling leaves. See what I mean? Now we can even like make it bigger, so the leaves are kind of occupying more space. But the thing is that though, I feel like the leaves should be bigger. So let's increase the size of them, and then as it goes down, it becomes smaller. So see, like it's more like this now. Yeah. All right, so let's put another one here, maybe 60 or 55, 40, 35. Okay, 35 is good. Okay, so let's look at this. Looking kind of cool. This is looking kind of cool, bro. I would say that we can add a simple movement of the camera. Okay, actually, hold on. Let me call these frames. Okay, this one is A because it's the shape of the. I don't know if you can see it below, but I am basically marking the labeling. I don't know if you can see it. It's below. So this is A. This is like E. This is like close, so neutral. Just to have a better understanding of what frames I need to say to make her say what I want, you know. Okay, this is E again. This is neutral again. N for neutral. See, like you can see the little letter there. This is the C, like that. And this is again A. Okay, so it's like this basically. Okay, so before I respond to the thing you asked, and then I go. Let's put the pivot point on her face, and let's do a simple camera movement, which I think it could be going from the top here, slowly going down to her face. Yeah, works. Maybe I should make it even longer. Ew. Let's look back at the other one. Okay, I'm really happy with it. Come on, you're too kind. This is just a scene. But yeah, happy with it. I think this one is gonna make it into the trailer of the parody. Pretty sure. Okay, so let me. Yeah, we're done. I mean, it's 2 a.m. almost. 2 minus 15. So yeah, makes sense. All right. So about the question, let me stop the music. Okay, so looks sexy. Thank you. Will you put an Easter egg of the challenge run? I don't know. Maybe. I have some Easter eggs already in place, but that's a very ahead kind of thing that I do way later. On Discord. So how long the video will be, the amount of frames needed, in a way, how long should my first animation should be for a novice? I'm only asking because thing project I have in mind seem to get longer and longer. Normally no now comic book stuff and no animation or anything. So I was just wanting to ask a pro. Well, thank you. I think what you I would say that for an animation compared to anything else that is not writing or anything like that, it's completely bonkers and unrealistic to think that you're gonna do something long. It's a bad idea. If you're never animated, if you're never drawn, you have to, it's impossible to tackle it like that. You have to take baby steps and do it one scene, 2 scenes, or if you want to do something more complete, do like a 1 minute scene. Like you take something that you like I don't know, you want to do a character slicing up someone, even though that's advanced, but let's say a dialogue, you know, between two people, and you have something to say about it, you know, you want to do a dialogue between two characters you designed, you like, and just make it one shot to one side, the other side, and inside of that context you can kind of experiment with expressions, you know, and even the mouth animations, you know, which is huge exercise, you know. So yeah, with something like that you're already kind of like completing a little project, a little thing that you're proud of. And then from that, you know, I would say that initially I wouldn't share the stuff you're doing if you have a bigger idea you're working on. If it's kind of like an exercise, then yes. But if it's something that is based on a bigger project you have, I'm not the kind of guy that shares too much. Even with my parodies, I don't do that too much. I even remove stuff from scenes because I don't want to show you the whole thing. I remove elements. I am more of working in the shadows, you know, with what I like to do, and then show it when it's time. So I would suggest to keep it under wraps and exercise, you know, because you still have to go through the process of learning, and nobody just goes out of the gate and does complete stuff, you know, like there's no way around it. You need to exercise. So just do something that you can look at and be happy, because a lot of stuff that I completed when I was like 2007, there were short cartoons that I would show my friends just for fun, you know, and I was proud of them, but I didn't feel like they were more like a meme. Like I was kind of like playing around, and I was learning in the process. And it's not stuff that I will show you today as a actual thing, but it was useful to learn, you know. So I was still feeling happy of what I accomplished, even if I didn't show it to the entire world. So yeah, that is a good attitude, you know, and it's gonna be useful for you. So do something you like. If you like, I don't know, fucking Attack on Titan, just take two characters you like and make them talk between each other. Or even just if you never drawn, learn to draw first before animating, because animation is objectively is the next step. You need to first learn how to draw, you know. So keep that in mind, and you'll be fine. Just have fun, you know. If you don't like doing it, that's you have to like doing this kind of things, you know. You have to just have fun with it first and foremost. If you like to do hentai, to draw girls, because if you think it's kind of like cool and exciting, do that, you know. Just do whatever you like, and go from there, you know. All right, so I hope that answers it. And you guys, thank you again for being here. I appreciate all the cool conversations. It was a bit more quiet tonight, but I really enjoyed it. Thank you, everybody. Actually, you know, on Twitch, there's a pretty good amount of people now that I see the list. So thank you guys for hanging. Yeah, okay. So I will see you next week, because I am pretty, you know, consistent now with the streams. I think next week, Saturdays, will be the Dark Souls 3 blind playthrough with my friend who has never played Dark Souls in his life. Most probably 90% it will be next week, this coming week, you know, this coming Saturday, which is the what is it? The Saturday, the 18th. Okay, so mark that on your calendar. I'm gonna do a screenshot that I'm gonna put on YouTube in the community tab and my social. I'm gonna do a custom thumbnail for this event, for this cool set of streams that we're gonna do. Super excited, so I hope to see you there. If it's not this week, it will be the one after, but again, 90%, 95% it will be this week, unless I have something, oh my god, you know, something came up, but you know, it's gonna happen. So I'll see you next week. Either way, animation stream is going to happen on Sunday. Okay. All right. It's always a great time in your streams. Thank you, man. Thank you. What about Bloodborne parody? Oh no. Bloodborne parody, I thought about doing it, but it's gonna be a huge undertaking, because it's too much content. It's complicated because of cathedral everywhere. So if I grow enough, with the support of you guys and uneasy, come on, and I become wealthy, I might ask some people, if that number there, 269, see the number, if it goes to 350, I think I can probably ask some people to help me out and make it a Bloodborne parody. For now though, I have already enough stuff on my, I'm cooking already a lot between DK and stuff. I have a lot to cook with this parody, and also the DLC. So we'll see. Yeah, got a lot of work to do for now. All right. Oh my god, Alex. Please. Oh my god. Don't you're killing me. Okay. I'm not gonna even comment that. Okay, I'm just gonna let it. But yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you next week. Okay. Bye bye. I'm not gonna host anybody because I'm just tired. All right. Have a good night. Hold on. Let me post the running Fallout guy. The Meryl. Boom. And on YouTube, I don't even know what I have on YouTube. Just random emotes. What is this? WhatsApp? The fuck is this? Well, I guess, fuck it. Just look at the emote on Twitch right there. How do I even close this? Ah, there you go. The old blood, it sings to me. Ah, man. German. Anyway, good night, guys. Bye-bye. I'll see you soon.